we talked, something came up about making logs and looking at things scientifically. If someone you know is struggling, sometimes even just shifting the perspective and encouraging the person to look at it from a scientific angle, which sounds counterintuitive because we're talking about feelings and science and feelings. We don't typically put those in the same world. However, when you're dealing with a mental health challenge, it can feel so deeply personal and all-consuming that it becomes who you are. I am depression, or I am OCD, or whatever your challenge is that you're dealing with. So it can become this really brutal self-image, absorbing type of challenge. And so encouraging kids to look into, and we have had so many beautiful research journeys that kids have gone on through once they're at the high school level. They do portfolio projects, and so kids who have chosen to explore their own challenges with mental health through the wellness portfolio project, it's been amazing to see how empowering it is when kids learn about the brain chemistry, and when they learn about the genetics, and they look at their own family, and they look at the different factors. I thought that one screen where it showed the overlap between psychological, genetic, environmental type things, and then how those affect our way to deal with the things that happen in our daily life. I should have written down how you explained it, because I feel like you explained it in a really beautiful way. But the interplay between all of those things, it can be really empowering for a kid to learn these things aren't all in my control. This isn't because I'm just not trying hard enough, because sometimes there's that perception. And so helping them to look at it as a problem I don't like the word problem, but a situation to analyze and look at scientifically can be empowering and make it less personal. Anyway.
Yeah. I think that one thing that helped me, that I dealt with depression, was to try to explain to people that it's much like cancer, and you need to treat a person that has depression like you would someone with cancer. You wouldn't say to somebody with cancer, why are you growing your hair? Why are you tired all the time? Why do you need medication? That kind of thing. And also knowing that just like cancer, it can come back, back and forth. And then just also realizing that you can't, I had to do that with my mom. My mom had breast cancer. She never understood depression. And she would be one, suck it up,
try harder.
Try harder.
Yeah.
You just need to get over yourself. Or
put your bootstraps.
You need to smile. Literally, if I don't see your smile, you're going to be grounded. So just, just trying to explain to her, when you had cancer, nobody said anything to you about why you caused that for yourself. You didn't cause it. There's nothing that, when it's biochemical reaction in your brain,
right.
It is what it is. It's scientifically what it is. Sometimes
You didn't do anything wrong.
But sometimes we're just talking about chemicals.
And I think this generation of teens has the burden and the opportunity of learning this stuff pretty early on. Even though it is 1 in 3 people get treated as young adults, I feel that we do know more about this stuff than previous generations, and I think that can play a role in this. I know there are generations that think the teens now are lazy, and everything we listed as something that mental illness is compared to are things that generations previous to us believe about the generation as a whole. And my mind is spiraling with different thoughts, but I think that plays a major role, along with the psychological factors and the biological factors and everything.
Some resources to pass out, and I'm so thrilled to say I don't know if I made enough. I feel like I didn't want to have the other problem, which is to have a million left over. So can I have these passed around? And if you are a learner or family member visiting, take them first, and then staff members, I can make extras to make sure that you all get them as well. And I want to make sure all the visitors come. I want to thank the teams for their courage. We encourage you to continue dialogue at home and with the other people in your world. Thank you all for coming.